This is your host, Jack Baggham, and you're tuned into the Nightcrawler album by BEEJACK. Make sure you thugs and thoughts put your guns in the box, your drugs in the box, and watch out for the cops, because we're going for a ride. Now, let's get to it, bitches. Okay, so check it. On this clip, it's early in the fucking morning, and you know I'm a night crawler, but I'm also an early bird. You know, that's just how, I don't know how it works that way. You know, I guess, you know, I take my naps during the day. Anyway, so on this clip, it's early in the fucking morning, and I told Miss Sassy, turn the camera on. She's like, what? So I just woke up. I ain't got time for this. I'm like, please just turn the camera on. So I was breaking down, you know, the way I was, the content behind the song "Pussy So Good." I didn't say what song it was, but in that song, it was "Pussy So Good." But also then I get to breaking down how I was watching the Rough Riders documentary, and I just want to say this. Right here I got Rough Riders, if you can see that, volume 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. Just got them in the mail. Because, you know what I'm saying, Rough Riders is one of my favorite rap groups, or rap labels, I'll say collectives of all time. DMX is definitely my favorite rapper of all time. Just got his poster in the mail. Just got a couple of his CDs as well. Anyway, so I was watching the Rough Riders Chronicles on BET, and I was describing to Miss Sassy how when I watch especially documentaries, I pick up instantly. My mind is very analytical, and I pick up the marketing schemes. So I'm looking at the Rough Riders tees and how it was simple in design, but when you look at it, man, that t-shirt is iconic. I guarantee right now, if you could find a real original, you know, double RT, that bitch will sell for, you know, $1,000 or better online. But the point is that, you know, in this clip, you'll see me breaking down my my thought process behind "Pussy So Good," and, you know, my marketing scheme behind, you know, Pro Fam ENT. All right, be the camera woman, Miss Sassy. Woke up sassy as hell already. Anyway, so it's April 1st, 2021. It's your boy BEEJACK. I'm still working on a Nightcrawler album, so I thought I was done with the song aspect as of yesterday, because I wrote and recorded 2 new songs. So one of the songs I had in my mind to do for a few days now, but because Miss Sassy is always around, and I try to, some songs creatively, I can't be around other people, period. I just can't, because I have to be able to be a silly, goofy version of myself that I'm not comfortable, you know, being around other people just yet. Anyway, so I finally wrote and recorded one of those 2. I got the other one written and started recording the second one. But now I was sitting here watching this documentary, this Rough Riders Chronicles documentary. Thank you. And just for reference, it's not even 9:30 in the morning. Miss Sassy just got out of bed. Thank you for being my camera woman before you even, you know, got yourself together. I appreciate it. Nightcrawler, the album, I'm just telling y'all, this is like, I want this to be the biggest album I've ever done, sonically, production-wise, collaborating wise, you know, because I got the most collaborations. I've done the most collaborations on this album than I have in previous years or in previous projects, period, because, you know, I did 2 albums last year. The year before that, I think I did 1. But then, you know, the year before that, I did 3. So you figure, shit, in the last 5-6 years, I've done more projects and albums than a lot of major artists. And I'm independent first and foremost. I pay for all my beats if I don't produce it myself. Even production that I do get, I've learned that I have to tweak it a little bit to my liking and change it up enough so that it's just me. Anyway, so it's April 1st. I'm supposed to be dropping this album on the 23rd. And I'm still working on songs for this album. So bear with me, y'all. I hope when this album comes out and y'all finally see this documentary after it comes out, y'all appreciate the music and the level of thought that I took to put into this album. BEEJACK, Pro Family and T. I'm out. All right, y'all. I had to roll up. You know what I'm saying? And whew, it's been a long journey, man. This NIGHTCRAWLER album. Listen, I say it like this. These last 3 albums, for me, have been definitely a journal. I want y'all to really listen to these albums. If you know me or if you don't, you know what I mean? And find one of these songs that hits you in the heart. Anyway, on this next clip, I speak about my concept about the cover art for the album, how I designed it, and how I did it multiple different times. Which I basically do that for every album anyway, you know, because I'm very creative in that regard. I like to, first of all, usually when I start an album, by the 3rd or 4th song, I'll start creating cover art ideas for it because it helps me as a writer. If I can visualize the cover art for it, then I can hear the songs. Yeah, it's just how I do it. Anyway, so I'm describing how I designed and made the cover art for this album and combined the old version of it with the new one. And also, excuse me, how I made the beat. You'll see me in real time on this clip making the beat on my phone. And I just say, it's a blessing to be, I'll say thank God. I thank God every day for blessing me with the talent to be able to make music the way that I do and how I do it. Because once again, I take every beat and I make it my own. So salute to all the producers, but all of them will listen to my album and be like, okay, I hear my beat, but he did make it his own. Every single beat I switch it up. But the production for this outro is crazy. So I was thinking once again of Dipset. Shout out to Dipset. I love Dipset and East Coast music. But you'll hear, I already had the vocal chopped up in the program that I use on my phone. But yo, you gotta watch this. Watch this because this is showing my production side, like when I make a beat. You know what I mean? Whether it's on my phone or whether it's on the motherfucking MPK Akai back here, I'm very into it. You know what I'm saying? So just watch this, yo. This is ill, man. I like this. I'm honored to and happy with the outcome. All right, it's your boy BEEJACK, Pro Family and T. I'm wearing the exact outfit that I wore for the original cover that I had for NIGHTCRAWLER album, which is why you will see it on the official version of the NIGHTCRAWLER album cover, along with another silhouette of myself with the bald hair. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm bald now. When I started this album, I had long hair. But anyway, as I am literally today the last day, it went into another day. Literally, it is 3:15, April 14th. We've been uploading this album since yesterday, but I've been literally mixing and mastering this album as I'm uploading it to be distributed. It's a lot to say. As I've been uploading the album to be distributed, I've been mixing and mastering it, and guess what? Ta-da! Miss Sassy made the album again. So on Hustle Ghetto King, she did the intro. On this album, NIGHTCRAWLER, she's gonna help me do the outro. And as I do the outro, she laid the vocals down for the outro. So what you're gonna hear for the outro is going to literally be verbal credits to my Nightcrawler movie. This album is a movie to me, and it will be to you if you listen to it the right way. I give to you, Nightcrawler, the album. What I'm about to do is she's going to film me producing the beat on my phone for the Nightcrawler outro, to be titled Nightcrawler Credits. Let's go. Down. What do I start with first? Next one, I'm gonna do this one. We'll let. All right, we'll do this. Boom.
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler. BEEJACK. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
Real cinematic.
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
I'd rather do it.
BEEJACK. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
Bass.
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
And the whole shit in. Let's get it. Shout out to Swiss Beats. Shout out to Dipset. Shout out to my motherfucking self. I'm crazy. This is the outro beat. My Barry Gordy moment. My Barry Gordy moment. Woo! That's clean right there. Wait till you hear the vocals on it. Only thing I don't take out is the Nightcrawler. Alright, we have 2 minutes, so I'm gonna break it down. Break it down one time. Break it down a little bit now. Break it down a little bit more. Here we go. Credits, ending credits to the album.
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
We ain't done yet. Hold on.
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler. BEEJACK. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
Yeah, 251.
BEEJACK. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler.
Hold on, here we go. Bring it all the way back. One more. Then we're gonna break it down again, and then we out. Just so y'all see the mind I got. Alright, we about to break it down. Break it down a little more now. Be the belief and let the niggas know now. Only thing I'm not taking out is the BEEJACK.
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler. BEEJACK. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
At 346.
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
Watch this, let me switch it up.
BEEJACK. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler. BEEJACK. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
Alright, here we go.
Nightcrawler.
Ending right here, grandiose.
BEEJACK. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
Here we go, one time. time.
B double Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler,
I'm trying to figure it out as I'm doing it.
Nightcrawler, B double Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler,
I'm about to end it.
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler, B double Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler,
It's gonna be 5 minutes.
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler, B double Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler,
Yeah, 4:50.
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler, B double Nightcrawler, 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 B double.
And that's how I'm ending. Nightcrawler, the fucking credits, the ending credits. It's a movie, y'all. Stay tuned. I hope y'all hear this album as I intend y'all to hear it, which is very passionate hip hop music. Once again, thank you to Miss Sassy for doing the vocals for this for the outro. She did the intro for Hustle Ghetto King. Now she's doing the outro for the Nightcrawler album, and she's gonna be co-hosting. Don't let her hold y'all. She holding the camera right now. She do photography. She is the camera woman. She's the videographer. She does most of my photo shoots. Even if I edit it, she will take a lot of the initial pictures, regardless. Miss Ashley, I love you. Thank you so much. She A&R'd the fuck out of this album. I have to say this on camera. She A&R'd the fuck out of this album. She literally co-produced this album with me. She chose the beats for me. At least every beat except for maybe 2 beats she chose for me for this album. So to you, I thank you, Miss Ashley.
I love you.
I love you so much. I give to you, Nightcrawler, the album. And after this part, this is where the credits will roll and you'll hear the credit song. So, ta-da! This is Movie Magic, y'all. BEEJACK, Profane ENT, BEE, Miss Sassy. Say what you need to say. Just say it.
No.
She ain't want to be on
You
camera,
got
but let me say it like this.
emotional. No. It's been a pleasure. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a rough road.
Thank you so much for dealing with me. And I'm going to tell you just like this. I love you so much.
I love you.
I'm going to say it like this. Miss Sassy, thank you for being my executive producer on this album. Thank you for A&R'ing this album. Thank you for getting all the vocals that I wanted for this album. The artists that I wanted for this album, thank you for picking the beats for this album. Thank you for doing the vocals to the ending credits to this album. Thank you for laying the vocals for the tags that goes into this album and the Profane ENT All-Stars soon to come. Thank you for being here with me for the first time that I ever recorded my little sis Mercy J on a song. And thank you for getting that done for me. And thank you so much for just being who you are. Thank you for working on this website. Thank you for working on the podcast for me. Thank you for all your hard work. Miss Sassy is an executive producer, and I'm teaching her and training her. I Miyagi'd her. She don't even know it to become a record executive because I don't want to do this forever, y'all.
I don't want to do it. I'm older than you.
It's not about that. Also, I know that there is some artists that I may not be able to work with, such as female artists, that you can be more hands-on with. And I just want to say, get ready, because it's a roller coaster of a ride. But guess what? I think that we are about to embark upon the final big ride of our lives that's going to take us into superstardom, into the stratosphere, and into, literally superstardom. Profane ENT, BEE, Miss Sassy, the Nightcrawler album. Okay, so this next clip you're about to see is me in real time finishing up the album, literally slaving all night and morning, which, I ain't gonna say slaving because this is, I'm blessed to say that I've been able to make music my career for real. I ain't had a job in over a year. I made music my career for real. But you're gonna hear me expressing my gratitude to Miss Sassy and to everybody who played a part in this Nightcrawler album on this clip. But this was when I literally got finished mixing and mastering, because, you know, I mix and mastered the fuck out of this album. I wanted it to sound a certain way. I wanted it to sound like an early 2000s album / mixtape, you know what I mean? But just raw emotion in every song. But in this clip, you're gonna see me in real time, raw emotion, when I uploaded the album for the first time, because I had to re-upload it because of technical issues. But the same day, I'm telling you, I uploaded it the first time. The very last song we got done, it was 4:20 in the morning. And then I uploaded it again later that day because of when I woke up, probably 4 or 5 hours later. And it was approved to come out that same day. So I'm just saying, you know, I feel like the messages in this album are needed, and it's beyond me. This album ain't for me. This album is for y'all. This album is for somebody out there in the world. I'm gonna just say that. So, NIGHTCRAWLER, BEE. It's been a crazy journey for this NIGHTCRAWLER album. I went through a lot of ups and downs through this journey, being homeless and not so homeless, to being single, to, being not so single. Oh, Tits Kavasi. Cognac Burke. NIGHTCRAWLER album was uploaded finally. After everything worked out. Mercy J came through the last day. DJ Blaze came through in the final days. Me and Miss Sassy did the outro, the ending credits tonight, and I uploaded the NIGHTCRAWLER album on April
14th.
April 14th at 4:20 in the morning, right?
Yes, was the last
The last song, I turned around and it was 4:20 when I uploaded the last song for NIGHTCRAWLER. So I want to say thank you to everybody who worked with me on this album. Y'all won't know how much this album means to me until later, but one day y'all will see the video blog. Well, actually, one day y'all gonna see this NIGHTCRAWLER documentary, and I'm gonna put it at the end of the documentary as to why this album is so dear to me. BEEJACK, BEE, Pro Fam ENT. I got more in store, baby. Next up, Pro Fam ENT All Stars and Young Rebel, Rolling Stone, plus Mercy J on the way. BEE, NIGHTCRAWLER. Man, I'm just getting started, baby. All right, so as I'm literally in the middle of writing, recording, and mixing a new song for the Pro Fam ENT All Stars, I wanted to touch base on what I do as far as production. Okay, every single song I produce on. That's not to say that I make every single beat. What I'm saying is, these internet producers, some of you artists don't know, but I'm gonna just, give y'all a little free game for the ones who watch this and can pick up, soak up free game, pick up these, diamonds from a clumsy jeweler. I'm gonna just say it like that. These internet producers, they can sell the same beat to a million different rappers, which means basically whoever puts it out first really gets the copyright right to be able to, let's say, license it for YouTube. Whoever the first one is, after that first time, most people can't. Look, Hustle Ghetto King still ain't on YouTube, and I don't know why. One of the beats must have been used, and I didn't change it up enough to where, it didn't register with somebody else's. Anyway, I say all that to say this. Every single beat I get from now on, I change up. And whether I produce it, whether I make the beat fully or not, I do something to it to where it is mine once it's on my album. Now, that being said, also I produce the vocals and also the artist to, let's say, perform their vocals properly. I ain't gonna say properly because that's like open to interpretation and perspective. But I'll say to do a better job every time that they step up to the mic. You know, I want them to deliver the lyrics properly. I'll be like, yo, you was a little bit offbeat. You know, I could switch it. I could change. I've even put people on beat, you know what I'm saying, who was off beat and didn't even know it. Anyway, when you listen to Off the Top Freestyle specifically, check out how I did the stutter effect to the vocals at the beginning of each of our verses, because Rebel starts out very subtly, and then Riches progresses, and then by the time mine come, it's like, you know, super hardcore stutter. If you don't pay attention, you're gonna miss it. I'm just telling you, when it comes to writing and producing, once again, when you listen to track number 3, I wrote that song for somebody else. You know what I mean? A few years ago. The fact that I'm able to use it in its entirety, I only changed the last 4 bars, or the last half a bar. I changed the name, literally, on the last half a bar of Realize. The beat the same, everything. Because that's the way that I write music, I think about the future. I think about, and I'm going to spark up a cigarette. I'm not promoting Newports. I'm not promoting cigarettes. I'm not promoting weed. I'm not promoting alcohol drinking, and none of that shit. When you watch me do what I do what I do because this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Tupac and DMX on my wall, and I'm saying, them guys didn't give a fuck what y'all thought. You know what I mean? I care what y'all think, but I don't give a fuck, because I understand that I got to be accountable for my actions. So when you listen to my music, I'm especially in this album, I'm beyond, you know what I'm saying, the fuck you aspect or perspective of my life, where I was like, you know, fuck everybody who's against me type of shit. Now I'm on to everybody got motives, you know what I'm saying, real shit. And who does he live with? Who does he fuck with? Why you want my dick if not to suck it? Why you talking about the next person, especially let's say in a negative light, if you ain't fucking with them, if you ain't already got some type of, for me, my life right now is all about perspective, and this whole series is opening, I hope will open y'all up to my perspective on life, which is, you got to be accountable for you first, baby. You know what I'm saying? After that, the rest will follow. If you're doing, it's the universal code. You reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? What you put out there, you get back. Karma, whatever. Anyway, BEE Nightcrawler, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. I hope that this docu-series really opens y'all up to the perspective and the hard-working aspect of what I do behind the scenes of all of the songs that I record and produce here. Not just here, but wherever. Because I set up in people's cribs, you know what I'm saying, and record their music, recorded their whole albums. But the point is, I'm saying this. I'm not just a rapper. I'm a music engineer. I'm a producer. I'm a vocal coach. I am a counselor. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I want to say this. I'm a father. I'm a father. And being a father really changed my life for the better. Because before that, I'm going to say this. My perspective was all the way fucked up. I ain't give a fuck about nothing and nobody, including myself. And that made me a dangerous man, you know. But anyway, go listen to songs. Go back and listen to my catalog. You're going to hear my journey. And with this album, you're going to hear my journey, but you're going to hear the progression of BEEJACK as the artist, the producer, the label executive, the A&R, the counselor, all of that. The man, the brother, the lover, you know what I mean? All of that. You're going to get all of BEEJACK on this album. So I'm going to say this. After this album, I'm finna have some fun, man. Pro Fam ENT All-Stars. Salute to Mercy J. My little sis, I love you forever. You know what I'm saying? And that's the last time I'm shouting out anybody on this episode. Yeah. Episode number 6, man. We out. Peace. Go listen to the album.
Smoking on some exotic. I don't even know what this shit calls. Blue light in the studio. set the tone. Man, I always wanted to be with the piano to just make me reminisce. So that's what I'm gonna do, reminisce. Yeah. Sitting reminiscing in my studio, sipping, chilling, thinking back when he was broke. Damn, man, it felt like it was a week ago. From the bottom, there's only one place that he can go. Man, this beat just bring it all back. Bring it all back. Had it all, lost it all, then got it all back. Got it all back. And baby, this is all facts. A true hustler, baby, that's what you call that. Thinking back when I ain't had one pen to poop on, this young lyrical dawn was living in his Yukon. Now I ain't leading you on, we did that shit for too long. Thank God we made it through, we was blessed, now move on. As I write inside my rhyme book, as my mind looks back on every crime by this fine crook. I was trapping anything that stacks to make it happen. Now I'm rapping, reflect